pretty good chance that nobody's here. Pretty good chance that nobody will pop on. But I'll give it a couple minutes. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little tidbit. If you bought any of the ephemera packets that I sold today, I'm not even done putting them together, but I wanted to tell you that I have all of these. All of these are beginner journals that Lisa, hey Kim, did you buy? Let me see. I think you did. Yeah, you got one. So you know what? Let me just set this down, which is what I should have done anyhow. Hey. So I just wanted to show you guys because I'm still not still. I've been doing a bunch of stuff. I'm all over the place. But I'm still putting together, or I'm back to putting together the packets. I'm just about halfway done. And I just wanted to show you that these are our beginner journals that Lisa, the Peacock Parlor, sent me. She sent me actually 30 of these. So I'm using half of them in these ephemera packets. So I'm going to show you. She basically used this ribbon, silk, whatever. And she's basically got a beginner's thing done. And this is, I wish I would have showed you guys this before. See, there's an envelope. How cute is that? Page. And then there's the other side of the envelope. And so this is like all the different ways that you can, this is just another way that you can do this. She used like these cookbook pages. See, this is regular scrapbook kind of paper. And this is how she did it. She's folded it. This is a simple, smart thing to do, which is one of the ways that we will probably do some also. But I also just wanted to say that I talked to Danny, and she will probably, hey Val, she'll probably be joining us on Sundays. You know, maybe answer some questions if I have, to defer to her, just to, be there. And she was like, you really got to go watch your old videos again, because I think you're selling yourself short and all this stuff. So, it's funny because we all kind of do that to ourselves, don't we? But I just did kind of want to pop on and say, that, this is like just kind of lighting a fire in me right now. So it was kind of exciting for me today. And so yeah, hey Gino. So yeah, I'm finishing up these ephemera packets, and then I'm going to go and print the labels off, or invoice. Hi, Helen. So I also wanted to tell you guys that, because everybody has a life, I'm sure. But if you haven't had a chance, I know a lot of you were there for a lot of the 3 hours today. But I have gone back and I have made a playlist of any of my junk journal videos, although I do need to find the one where I opened the one from Danny. I've got to go look for that one. I forgot about that. And because I probably called it something different. And I so I made a playlist of those. I think there were 12, so then there will be 13 hopefully. And I also put in the description of today's live the supplies that we talked about. And the sessions that are available. I think I tried to include all the information, except that I just now realized, or maybe I don't know. Well, did you watch any of the other videos? Because that's the best way to see it. I mean, these are, I remember seeing the one you got from Danny, yes. But this is a lot of what, and then you decorate on these. You can do all the things that we were talking about, you know, like this is one of the things in the information in the ephemera packet. It's a piece of like turquoise colored tulle, and you can use it over something else, or you can like use it as a stippling kind of thing, and to make that design come through. Or you can cut it in pieces and just kind of, you know, put it over certain other things that are in there. Another thing I didn't talk about, but I have in the past, is sari silk. I won't be including any of this because this is like precious. Somebody sent me this, and I am like, I love this stuff so much. But hey, Brooke. But yeah, there are so many different things, and I probably, you know, to be honest, I might go a little over 75 because some things are, you know, like ribbons and stuff like that. But yeah, so this is like one of the things that'll be in there, and that Lisa made for to offer to help my group, which I thought was really cool. She sent me these in March after I had my surgery. So very cool. Very, just wanted you guys to see one of the things that's going to be coming if you got one of the ephemera packets. So yeah, and if you guys have thought of any questions, you can throw them out at me. I'm not going to really stay on here very long. I just decided to you know, just pop on real quick, like, and then I'm going to get back to finishing these and a few other things that I wanted to get done tonight. But I'm also going to go and watch some of my old videos because, you know, I want to, I mean, I could look at my journals too. And I also just remembered that I have a load of laundry to fold. But I know where they are and I can't get to them right now easily. So I'm just going to watch the video. I want to see how you guys see it too. Because I did, oh God, I could have flipped and died when I started. One of them I started to watch. And now keep in mind, this is from February of last year. Okay. So this was like, I had only been posting videos for less than 2 months. I wasn't doing sales. I was just doing videos of like hauls or junk journal or whatever. I don't even know. So not even 2 months in, and I ummed my way through it. Painful. I don't think I do that anymore. I mean, I say I'm sure I say We all say at some point. But I was saying like all the time. It was uncomfortable. Gosh, no. It's absolutely for any level. If you've never done it before, if you've done it, you know, my only not qualm, what's my only concern, maybe is the word, is that there are going to be people out there that are really good at this, and they're going to start doing this, and they're going to say, really? That's it? This is not like high level. You could watch a ton of people on here. I can't even think of all the names. But I follow some people. You could look at who I follow, and I think you can tell who the junk journalers are out of those, probably. A lot of the names might be different from what our regular community is, I guess. I don't have time. I wish I did. But you will get addicted to some of this stuff. And, you know, even if you just pick up on an idea. And Kim, I think you're the perfect example. Kim has been a friend for quite some time, well over a year, I think. And you've seen those other things that I've showed. The person that I am, I'm simple. I'm not like extravagant. I'm not dramatic. Um, and now some people might say, I mean, you will do whatever you want with them. You don't have to give them away. You can do it for yourself. You can make a journal. You can just have it kind of be plain and just decorate it a little and make it your own journal. Like thoughts of, how I feel. We're going to do things like, and I talked to Danny about this too. We're going to do different exercises sometimes, just because you guys need to see that people doubt their creativity. People are like, oh, I'm not a left brainer, I'm a right brainer. I'm not a right brainer, I'm a left brainer. You know what? We don't have to define ourselves as one thing or another. We can be little bit, you can be a little bit country and a little bit rock and roll. Okay? You can. If Donnie Marie could do it, well, we can do it too. So yeah, you can be like total business person by day and like artist with flair at night. You know what I mean? You could be like a total numbers kind of person all day long, and then all of a sudden you're going to be doing this and you're going to say, wait, what? You're going to now, I'm not saying this is going to happen to everybody, but I guarantee, I know there will be at least a handful out of all the people doing this. I know some of you better than others. Admittedly, personality wise and stuff, but I guarantee that at least a handful of you are going to come out of this like with this renewed sense of like confidence kind of thing. Like I showed you guys the mixed media pieces I did. After I did those, I looked at those and I like those. Wait, I did those? Like, when you look at something that you did and you see the finished product, yes, I highly, highly, highly recommend you see some of the other videos that I've done. And I made a playlist called Junk Journaling. I want you all to realize that this is not something that's going to cost you, half of your paycheck to get all the stuff. No, this is absolutely like, like I have said, when you look at the list, I'm telling you right now, I have ideas. I have some ideas in my head of how I want to do some things in some of the classes or sessions, I want to call them, because I don't feel like a teacher, But I do intend to teach things to people that need it to be taught or want it to be taught. Otherwise, I am basically guiding, That's exactly what I've said, Helen. And that's exactly what I have written down. Creative and therapeutic. You see it right there? It's exactly what it is. You can make one to put your family pictures in. Yeah. It's whatever you want it to be. You can make a journal, like people like to journal their feelings. Or if you're going away, like say you're going on a vacation and you have some peace and quiet time with nature, so to speak. You can hear yourself think, maybe that's a time where you want to write and things like that. You can make one for that. You can make something that reflects a time of your life that, maybe it was difficult but came out okay and you made it through and you're stronger than you realize, and that will reflect that, that we're going to do simple things, and I'm going to throw one thing at you right now that Danny said, and this is one thing I'd like to do. Okay, If your mood today was a color, what would it be? And you will look in your ephemera. You will look in magazines. Like I am, any kind of magazine, any kind. I don't, maybe not Playboy and all that, you know, but you do you. Better Homes and Gardens, Family Circle, the Country Living or the Country Home, or all the romantic living, all the decorating magazines, the food magazines, the any exercising magazines, anything. Every magazine has words, every magazine has colors, every magazine has pictures. Anything. It doesn't matter if it's an ad for a Band-Aid or for a line of carpeting or for a blouse. Like, you will see so much more than a Band-Aid or carpeting or a blouse. Yes, National Geographic is a great one. You will see color. You will see texture. You will see all of these things. And like I said, you know, maybe if you watch some of the things and you can kind of look at what I did, Pinterest in real time. I mean, kind of, it could be, yeah. It's a different level of like scrapbooking, I guess, for some people to kind of make it make sense in the different words. I know, but I mean, I can put you on the list, Angela, to make some more. Maybe I can make some more in a couple days. I don't know if I'll get it done fast enough to get it out tomorrow. Because, I mean, I've already gotten, like, I might be able to crank out a few tomorrow. I don't know. But if you want to, I can add you to the list. But Angela, if you're, hi, Sugar Britches, if you buy a pack of the ephemera, you have to take the class. It's required that you at least sign up for 2 courses or sessions. So you can email me. But, you know, so we're going to do some little exercises that are going to kind of take you away from what you're doing for a little bit. Because you need to get like a stimulated sense of inspiration sometimes. You know, you can't force it. Okay, yeah. You can't force inspiration. You hear of writer's block, you know, stuff like that. So creativity, it needs to kind of be organic, right? But that doesn't mean that it can't be, you know, prompted. That's why we read magazines. That's why we go on Pinterest. That's why we, you know, watch TV, you know, things to get our imagination, you know, satisfy our imaginations, you know, stuff like that. Okay, can you send that to me? Because I don't have anything in front of me. Like, I don't even have a pen in front of me. I just have piles of ephemera right now in front of me. So cool, thank you. I just wanted you guys to see that, you know, these little beginner journals are going to be included in the ephemera packets, and that, you know, if anybody had any thoughts or questions, you know, to let me know. But that I did put more information in the description of today's live video. So it you know, sometimes I know it helps to see the words, to see, oh, she was saying this, she was rattling all these things off. But then you see it and you're like, oh yeah, okay. Like, okay, example, okay. Perfect example today. I had the last of my orange cupcakes. This is a good box to use. And yes, orange cupcakes, they're delicious. They make lemon too, but you can't hardly find them. But anyhow, look at the bright colors, okay? Look at the delicious cupcake. Look at the words. maybe you call your nephew Cupcake. Or maybe your boyfriend calls you Cupcake. I don't know, whatever, you know. Or maybe orange is your favorite color. Or, you know, you're a hostess you used to be a hostess and you're at an old job. Right? So Amy's an experienced junk journaler, so she knows. Like, this is just like this. Just like this little piece. Just when I tear that off of there, just that little piece. Look at that. That's a piece of art right there. Oh, look. It's a heart. That's another thing. Hearts. You know, hearts evoke emotion because it's love, right? And who doesn't love a cupcake? Oh, look. There's even a donut on the other side. Exactly. Yes. You can use, because this is a thicker sort of thing. And you can do it. There's like perforations in here. Not that you couldn't cut it, you know. So there's just so much to, you know, like this. Maybe you're on a weight loss journey. Or maybe you've lost a lot of weight. Lisa, you sweetheart. You're why I'm here right now. Thank you. I'm sure you saw the picture. Thank you. How I could forget this. Did you see my email? I don't know how I could forget these. I mean, you sent me 30 of them. 31. One for me. It was like the next thing I looked at after I got done going to the bathroom and came back down. And I was like, oh my goodness. How could I? So I'm including those. Okay, well, Laura, the best thing I can recommend is that if I know it's 3 hours, but and 3 hours with me it can be a lot, but you know, I can be delightful. Just ask. Watch the video that I did, the live. In the description box, I've tried to include all the information. And you will also see, we talk about things. You can skip through some of it. Also, I have created a playlist of my things that I've done in the past. Yes, Sugar Britches. Thank you, Helen. You are too. Love and light. And so Sugar Britches, I made a loose, let's say, supply list. And you guys, the supply list, it's not something that's like, okay, there's 20 things, I gotta have all of them. No. I promise you, I'm going to issue a challenge, and you're gonna all be very surprised at yourselves. Just saying. I have an idea. Okay, that's all. And I'm probably going to post something about it tomorrow. See, also on here, I just noticed the piece of fruit next to the delicious cupcake. But there's an orange. They are delicious. Are both of my kids home now? What the heck? Oh yeah, they are. So anyhow, don't feel like you have to have every single thing, okay? But yes, Helen, that would be you'll be glad. And do I have Paula? If you go to my playlist, junk journaling playlist, I have some different journals that I've done in the past, and I linked them. And you know, some of them are short, and some of them are a little longer. Mom, are you done down there? I will be done very soon. Well, can you be done now? No. So anyhow, you will see examples in there. And yeah. So basically that's what I came on here to do. To tell you that these, if you ordered an ephemera packet today, that these are going to be in there. And that I will do some more ephemera packets, just not like right today, you know. And I'm getting very excited about this, and I really appreciate you guys all for some of you. I think we're there for the whole 3 hours and then some today. So I really appreciate that. And yeah, get a shoebox, get a little bucket, whatever. You can get a tray like this. Like if you order from me, sometimes yeah. Oh, thank you, Laura. You can use these, you know, to carry things in. You can put it up this way or this way. You know, just to collect some things. I mean, be careful because there's holes. But I'm just saying, you know how I like to recycle because I use these in packing too. But if you just have, I mean, you could even use this box, right? And just be like, oh, I got this. Right? Oh, I got this. Oh, I got this. Just look at the list. And don't knock yourself out. But some of the people that are going to be doing this, you know, have been preparing for months and just have had like a shoebox and have been just throwing stuff in there. So, you know, we're going to, you know, we're all going to, oh, that sounds fun. Oh, yes. Who said that? Girl after my own heart. See, people might not all know that. I love me some Belvita. And they also made a new one. It's a lemon poppy seed. It is not as good as cranberry orange, though. Who knew? Cranberry orange is so delicious because it's got those little bits of cranberry. They're so good. Anyway. Sponsorship, please. I mean, I wouldn't even have to do like a... You guys know I love me some Belvita. So yeah, if you have different shaped scissors, that's another thing I didn't put on the list. I'll try to remember to go add that in. The scissors, hole punches, tweezers. Oh, sugar britches. Thank you, sweetheart. Things like this. The glue. Oh, yes. I was talking to Danny, and I'm going to go and I'm going to add this in there. The glue. She was saying the liquid glue. Okay, so not always using the glue sticks like I showed because that isn't archival, but like this right here is a good glue to use. The she's like, I saw it on your table. It's the Aleene's tacky glue. They have it in white and clear. I think this one is white, and it dries clear. It's non-toxic. It's ultra strong. And I think I got this. Yeah, I got this one at the Dollar Tree. So, yes, some things are a good deal at the Dollar Tree. Not everything. And then there's something else called Fabric Tack. I'll be writing that down. And then the Distress ink, not the other thing, just the Distress ink. I don't even want to say the word because I don't want you to get these things in your head. Distress ink, because it's water-based. Yes. Yeah, cat. If you're going to get the Distress ink, the Vintage Photo is the highly recommended color. I know I have it, and I have several. But don't get a rainbow colors if you've never done this before. You don't need a rainbow. I don't want you guys to spend a ton of money on stuff until you know that this is something that you like, and once you do, like even after just one session maybe, or even after you watch some of the things I've done. No, this is right now. I just popped on for a little bit because I'm sending these out with in the packets, and this are some beginner journals that Lisa Peacock Parlor did and sent me after my surgery in March. So yeah, so I'm gonna add that I'm gonna edit that and put that in the description of today's live video, or earlier's video. And oh Lord. What? That's amazing. Shoot. Sugar bridges, that's great. So yeah, there's gonna be like other things. I'll over the next couple days. Like I said, I'm going to pop on and I'm going to show you, hey, these are other things. Like I said, don't go buying everything at full price, okay? You can find a crafting rummage sale and you can go to town on $10. I mean, if you hit the right rummage sale, you can get everything you've been looking for and then some. It's just a process. You know, I didn't get all this stuff overnight. You know, I mean, like for real, for real. At some point, you guys will have those things and that thing and all of those things and all of these things. Now, I used to have a lot more. And also, this was not, this was all a lot cleaner because I then moved back upstairs. Now I'll move back downstairs for this. So anyway, I think that's it. I just really wanted to jump in and say, hey, and about that, and just throw a couple more ideas out at you. And so every now and then, you know, like I said, just make sure that you have that notification button hit. I know that YouTube can be a little quirky sometimes, but you know, if you're not doing anything, if you don't have, you know, if you're not doing something for some reason and you're like, hey, you know, just jump on the YouTube and you'll see who's on live if you ever want to watch a live, okay? But if it's not, yeah. But if it's not, then just pick a video. I got 7 minutes. Oh, well, I'll pick this one. 6 minutes long. I got a half hour. I'll watch this one. It's 25 minutes long. I got all the time in the world. Girl, I'm here for you. So, that's it. Okay? This is the next piece of fabric I'm cutting out for the thing. Did you send me this, Lisa? You guys are so good to me. I mean, it's been a blessing. It really has. That I, you know, because then I can share with everybody. Okay? And everybody that wanted to help me, it is helping me. Oh, no. So, okay, well, I am going to get back at it. And I hope y'all have a great night. And again, if you have any questions, just answer or, you know, ask them in the comment section or shoot me an email or DM me. Okay? All right, thanks, everybody. And I hope you have a great night. I can't wait to do this. Bye.